What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to have a major event for Scarlet. I'm on my way to Car Shack, where I'm going to pick up my first major performance mod, and that is a set of Cusco Street Zero-A coilovers. Let's go, guys! Alright, so I'm here at Car Shack. I just arrived and I got my coilovers right here. I'll show them to you guys right here. There you go. Whoa! They're in signature Cusco blue. Let me get over this table first. There you go. I got a set of Cusco Street Zero-A coilovers. Woohoo! We got the blue of Cusco. These are the height adjustment and pretty light. Got a top adjustment for damping. So these babies are going on Scarlet this afternoon, guys. These things are going to revolutionize my handling, my acceleration, my braking, my cornering, my everything. It's going to remove some of those or most of those body roll that Scarlet has, and most likely in the future with a combination of front and rear sway bars, I'm going to handle like a go-kart from then on. You know, it's really something that I would definitely need because I'm a spirited driver. I love to drive fast, and the Miata is a little bit compromised when it comes to that because of, you know, it's body roll. It's that famous body roll. I don't mind if the ride quality will stiffen up a bit as long as I get better control of my car. So I'm now here at Car Shack, and Scarlet, they've already started on Scarlet. Gonna remove all wheels, remove the stock coils, and put in the coilovers. I don't know if it's familiar to you, but this is the same shop where I had my WinMax brake pads installed. Car Shack here in Bagtican Street in Makati, owned by none other than Ramon Villacorda. And we have here Joe. Joe will be the mechanic who will do the installation, and he's working fast because we need a lot of time to do this. And this is something that you could do at home, but if you have the services of a mechanic, that would be much better, of course. Ano rin? Coilovers din? Cusco's din? Parang ano yata kami, 5 yata kaming set na dumating eh.
8 na yata nagawa.
8 na? Okay.
Kasi nanawa na pa sa inyo.
Ah.
Okay po. Sabay mo sa Chinese visa.
There you go. So the stock coil is out. You can see the springs are wider and a little bit larger in diameter. So you can see that's the reason why it's a little bit softer versus the Cusco springs, which is more tightly rounded up. Stock and Cusco's. So this would probably have a much softer spring rate because of the way it's constructed. So that would explain why the ride is soft and why there's a lot of body roll as well. First Cusco coilovers are going in now. It's a pretty much straightforward process. Alright, so we got the first coilover already fully installed. Now Joe is already adjusting the ride height to a preset level, the same as the ride height of Ramon Villacorta's ND. It's a pretty conservative height, maybe around 1 inch drop. That's my estimate. So guys, this is one of the advantages of having your coilovers installed by by a professional, by a certified mechanic. The process, this one piece, this first coilover only took Joe less than 30 minutes to install. So if you're gonna do it yourself at home, it's probably gonna take you an hour or so. So might as well get the professional to do it for you. Top hat has been installed. There you go. Comparing it to the stock one. There's a stock and there's a Cusco's. You can see I don't have a front strut bar. That's coming up next, guys. I already ordered the Cusco front strut bars, and that's going to come in once the item arrives. Okay, I don't know if you could see it from here, but if you will look at the struts, the Cusco strut is noticeably fatter than the stock struts. So it is fatter, and as you can see, the quality of the material is also top-notch. It looks very well made, guys. It looks like it's a really nice performance part. It's Cusco, made in Japan. So that is also another seal of top quality for you. It's a JDM coilover. Alright, so the front coilovers are done. And now we're here at the rear. So to access the rear, we got the cars up, tires are gone. The interior of the trunk, all the linings have been removed, so that you'll have better access to the top hats. It's right there. I don't know if you can see it. It's a little bit dark. So that's how you do it. You know, with the lining removed, I could see how the car looks. And there you go, that's the fuel line, and there's an aluminum plate right there. I think that's to help shield the fuel. Okay, so if you could see, there's a little bit of space here, which could probably house an amplifier maybe in the near future, and but there is absolutely no space for a subwoofer. Although I have a feeling I could probably put a subwoofer here on the side. I don't know what kind of audio quality that would give though, but it's a possibility. Time check, it's 10 minutes before 4 o'clock, and Joe has already finished the front half of the car, and considering we started at 2:30, that's only 1 hour and 20 minutes on the front half, and he's the only one who's working on the car. And you know, that's fast work. That is fast work. Here are the rear coilovers that are going on. What he did as well is he's already set the ride height for the front. I told him that I don't want it to be that low, because I've got a lot of steep parking ramps that I have to deal with on a daily basis. So my priority is performance and drivability. So that's why I am not going too low with Scarlet. I want to enjoy her, guys. I don't want to, you know, to look like it's an awesome look, but you know, I can't really drive. So it may seem as if we're adjusting the spring preload, but in reality we're not. The bottom screw is just for the lock, and the red screw at the top, that's where the mechanic Joe is using to lower the ride height, but the preload remains the same. The car is done. All 4 coilovers have already been installed. As you can see, in terms of ride height, it's not that noticeable. It seems to be a little bit like the same stock height, but as what Joe told me, I have to drive the car and let it settle at least for a few days to a week, and then the car will go down a bit. The car's ride height will go down a bit, and then we can make further adjustments from there. The damping setting is at full soft, so it's up to me what kind of damping I'd like. So I'll take it from full soft first and then make adjustments accordingly. And the spring rate is also at just the stock default setting. So this car, Scarlet, will have to be taken on a nice highway run or on the twisties run before, you know, before the final settings will be put into place. So far, I've done the measurement with my smartphone on the front bumper, because my issue is my parking garage has a steep ramp. As you can see, my smartphone could still go under the bumper, so that means it's very safe. It could still clear the ramp. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to drive her for a few days to a week just to see how she settles on the new coilovers, and from there we're going to make some adjustments. So that's the install process. It's pretty straightforward. It took Joe around 2 hours just to do all 4 sides of Scarlet, and now she's on Cusco Street Zero-A coilovers. I'll come up with another video just to show you guys what my final settings would be, and of course my initial impressions of Scarlet that's running now on Cusco coilovers. I'll also do a review on these coilovers. Okay, but for now, if you like the install process, if you like my video, please subscribe to my channel. If you want to follow the progress of my modifications and all my trips with Scarlet, I'd really love it if you guys subscribe to this channel. And you know, if you like the video, please hit that like button. Anyway, thank you guys. See you next time. Bye.